Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're gonna do things a little different. This is my first YouTube video, so it's actually going to be a nighttime routine. So I'm just basically gonna show you guys what I do at the end of the day when I take my face off. This would be like, because I'm gonna throw a mask in there, so this is gonna be like a 2 to 3 times a week thing with the mask, but everything else is normal routine every day when I wear makeup kind of thing. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you what we do. So first of all, take these off. Second, I couldn't decide which cleanser I like to use. We have the Caudalie makeup removing cleansing oil. Let's get those real close so you can see it. Where's it at? Where's Caudalie makeup cleansing oil? Or we have the Boscia makeup breakup oil. Can you see this? Focus. There we go. So the reason I like to use an oil is because oil breaks up oil. So any oil in like your foundation, your eyeliners, blush, anything like that, it helps to really break up all the oil and just really cleanse your face. So these are by far my 2 favorite cleansing oils. But I think Caudalie is gonna steal the show. So I'm just gonna pump some on my hand, about 4 pumps, and then just rub them together. And then just go ahead and put it directly on your face. And it'll just start to break up everything. And then over your eye makeup, your eyebrows, forehead, everywhere. Just get it all in there. As you can see, it's breaking up nicely. Even waterproof. I don't wear waterproof mascara very much, but when I do, it works super great. So, get that all going. And I'll tell you a little bit about me while we're doing this. I just have a wet washcloth here that I'm just going to wipe my face with. So, I am 25. I work at Sephora. I really got into makeup about 5 years ago because of a YouTuber. I actually worked with her at Verizon, and she did a lot of like fun makeup, and at the time I didn't do makeup at all. I was like, what is makeup? So she really got me into it. She bought me my first palette, and I have just been in love with makeup ever since. So I just really dove into it. I just love makeup. I loved everything about it. I started playing, I started learning, getting to know things, trying different things, and here we are now, creating my first YouTube channel, or my first YouTube video. So yeah, so what we got on now, that's just the Caudalie. We are going to cleanse again with, not really cleanse again, but I always like to take a wipe. These are the Sephora Green Tea Exfoliating Wipes. And they've got little scrubbies on one side and they're soft on the other side. So I always start with the scrubby side and do circular motions all over my face. This helps exfoliate any dry skin off my face, but it also gets any remnants of makeup off that I might have missed. So back to the get to know me. I'm married. I got married in July. We've been together 8 years, so that's pretty fun. Like I said, I work at Sephora. I really love makeup, and I decided to do this video first because I felt like as an aspiring makeup artist, I wish I would have known more about skincare when I first started. I felt like my skin would have been better today if I would have known how to take care of it prior to actually getting into makeup. So I kind of wanted to make a video of skincare because I feel like skincare is really the most important thing of makeup. because you can't have good makeup if your skin is disastrous, or like if you just have dry skin, you don't really know how to take care of it. Your makeup's gonna set funny because it's like flaky and dry, or it's really tight and nothing feels good on your skin. But if you have a proper skincare routine, makeup will feel amazing on your face, and it'll just be more flawless when you go to put it on. So that's why I decided to do a nighttime routine slash skincare video as my first video. So you can see there was a little bit left on there, but I always like to do that after. And then for the fun stuff. So now that we got our face all nice and clean, free of makeup, we are going to put on a mask. And today I'm using the Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. One, because fall, and two, because I really like this mask. It smells, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells exactly like pumpkin pie. And it's kind of like grainy, obviously, because it's like an exfoliating mask. So it's like sugary pumpkin pie. It's just the greatest. So we are going to put this on. So I'm just gonna get in with my finger since it's mine. Working at Sephora, I'm always like, you're supposed to use like hygiene products so that you don't get like bacteria or anything like gross, like if you touch something and you didn't sanitize. So now that like when I'm at home, I always want to grab like a spatula or something, and I'm like, oh, it's my stuff, I totally don't have to do that. So we're just gonna put this all over. It does tingle, so if anybody uses this or has used it, has questions about it, it is a very tingly mask. So that exfoliating wipe that I used prior to this sort of opened up all my pores, so it's going to be extra tingly. No harm though, like if it's not like ants in your pants fire kind of tingle, you're totally fine. But with masks, just remember, like if it burns like to the point to where you're like, oh, this like really burns, take it off. You don't want to hurt your face anymore. Like, we're trying to help our face here, not hurt it. So if it's burning, if it's not just like a tingle, don't use it. Just take it off, and that's perfectly fine. But this one is known to tingle, so avoid the eye area because it will tingle, and that skin is super sensitive and thin around your eyes, so you do not want to get any of this tingle all close up in your eyeballs. I'm just going to use that rag and just rinse off my fingers here. And we are going to let this sit. It says, I believe, for 3 to 7 minutes. I believe that's what it says. Let's read the directionos. Yep, 3 to 7 minutes, 1 or 2 times per week. Okay, so I'm all rinsed off. My face feels, it actually feels cool to the touch. It feels really soft. I love it. And I mean, it just looks, I've got a nice healthy glow going on. I really love it. So for the next step, I've recently just started getting into retinol. So if you guys don't know about retinol, it's pretty much the greatest thing that you could ever start using. It pretty much is like a wonder drug, if you will, for like your skin. It does pretty much everything. So anti-aging, wrinkles, fine lines, acne, pores, it does everything. So again, from Peter Thomas Roth, I really love me some Peter Thomas Roth. Don't get me wrong, I love me some Sunday Riley and some Kate Somerville, but those ones are just a hair too expensive for me right now. So Peter Thomas Roth is where we go, which is not bad because I super love it. So what we got is this kit that I bought from Sephora was $58, and it came with the Retinol Fusion PM Overnight Resurfacing Pads. So let's see here if you can get a good look at these without, there we go. It came with the Retinol PM Night Serum. And it also came with what I'm super excited about, is because I only have one eye cream, believe it or not, is the Retinol PM eye cream. So here's that guy. So I really love this eye cream because, like I said before, I was just using the Origins Eye Doctor eye cream, which smells wonderful like cucumbers, but that's the only eye cream that I used. So now I use this one at nighttime and that one during the daytime. So for this, we do these resurfacing pads first. So they just come in like a little box like this. I just get some tweezers. Again, I just don't like touching all of them because of like the hygiene at Sephora, so I just get tweezers and pull them out. And it again has a little bubbly side and a smooth side. Excuse me. So we take the bubbly side first and just give it some circles all over your face, all in the nooks and crannies. Get that that juice that's on this pad all over, because it's really super good for your skin. And it's never like too early to use retinol. I started using it because I had really big pores on like my T-zone to like my nose, like onto my cheek area. And I'll post a picture somewhere in here and let you guys see how big my pores were. I've been using this for about a week now, and at day 5 I took a picture of what I took a picture when I started, and I took a picture at day 5 of what my pores were, and it's crazy how much smaller and cleaner my pores have gotten. Not smaller, but tighter. My pores have tightened a lot, which in turn makes them appear smaller. So then we're just gonna flip it over and just use that the soft side, just give it a quick once over on your face. Toss that bad boy in the trash. Give this a second to dry. And this says, okay, so it says an acid-free nightly retinol treatment helps reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles while helping to even out the appearance of uneven skin tone and texture. So that is very awesome. It says it helps improve the look of aging skin, works throughout the night to help gently exfoliate, renew, and smooth the appearance of skin without over drying. I know a lot of people are worried about retinol being super scary because it is like a really everyone thinks it's super drying, but this is actually, I've been using it, I use it every single night for a week now, and it has actually, I've not been dry, I haven't been tight, I haven't been flaky, so I'm really happy about that. And then next what we're going to do is we're going to give this little retinol serum a shake. And it says, I think, to use like 2 or 3 drops. Shake well, apply nightly to face. Use SPF protection during the day. If mild irritation occurs, use every other night until skin adjusts. Blah. Nothing important. So, my skin didn't have a reaction to it, so I've just been using it every single night. And I sort of do one of these things like you see on Instagram where they like drip it all over your face, but that's like the best way for me to get it in, like on my face, and rather it like, I don't want it to soak up in my hand. I want to get all the goodness on my face, not in my hands. So I just squirt it directly on and then just rub it around. And I make sure to like get those areas that I really have concern with, like my nose. My nose was super bad. So I just like to squirt it all around, and then don't neglect your neck. So just give it a good squeeze and then rub that all around, because you don't want to be 50 looking flawless up here and your neck looking like you're 90, okay? You want to have even face here. So don't neglect your neck. So rub this all around, get all those goodness all everywhere. And then we're gonna let that chill for about a second or two, enough to wipe off your hands and put this stuff back. Ooh, put the lid on this. And then we're gonna bust out the eye cream. Okay, so I'll show you guys here. This is one pump. Focus. That is one pump of eye cream, and that is so much. You do not, I would do like quarter of a pump. I wouldn't do a whole pump because then you're just wasting eye cream. So I'm just gonna put this back in there. So I just do about that much, like you saw, quarter of a pump, not a ton. And ring finger, because it's the least amount of pressure. And this is going to go under the eye, not on the lid. You can take it up to your brow bone, but not on your lid. And really get those crow's feet if you got them. And then again with this side, under crow's feet, brow bone, not on your lid though. And anywhere that you put, like if you have any excess, if you have smile lines, you can go ahead and put it there. It's gentle enough for your smile lines, just because I don't like to waste any. So that is the trio. That's what we do. Lastly, what I do is I give a good moisturize before we go to bed. So this is Renewed Hope in a Jar by Philosophy. Renewed Hope in a Jar. Oh, and I love the way this smells. That's probably like my favorite thing about it. Again, you get a ton in here. You don't need a lot. I mean, just enough to give your face some extra love. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. And again, don't neglect the neck. And guys, we're ready. We're ready to go to bed. So that's really all there is to it. That is my nighttime routine. But that is all I have. We are all prepped and ready for bed. So I will let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out with me, and don't forget to hit that little subscribe button down there. And also, if you like my videos and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that little bell so you can get my post notifications to know when I post. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Kate Ryan Makeup. It's the same as my YouTube channel. And I would love to see you guys over there, giving me some love, sharing things, commenting, ideas, all kinds of stuff. So bring it on over, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye!